because I'm so honored I'm friendly, okay? A doctor by profession, and I expect a woo at the end of everything I say. One of the top 6 networking marketers in the world. He is a black diamond. He's a gorgeous diamond. He is impressive. I've heard him speak. I met him yesterday. He's elegant. He's a gentleman, okay? He's got 70,000 people in his team. Oh my God, is that it? In over 30 countries, and I'm truly, truly impressed, and thank you for giving me this honor, sir. The stage is yours.
Good afternoon. Are you enjoying so far? Yes. Are you learning so far as well? Yes. So first of all, whoever speakers have come, I have seen Dr. Leon, Dr. Pawez, Sultawafi and other speakers who have done great job so far. Give them a big round of applause, please. Okay. The topic which I chose is actions speak louder. You know the other part of this? Actions speak louder than words. The reason of choosing this topic, you will find in network marketing industry many people that who come, who join, have big ambition, a big why, and then after the initial motivation, they go down, they disappear, nobody knows where they are. The reason is they didn't do what they were supposed to do. Probably they were not coachable as well because they didn't learn what this industry wants you to learn. I'm a doctor by profession. I know it takes 6 years of continuous study and practice, and then we can prescribe paracetamol to some patient. It takes 6 years. So how can you expect that you can become financial free, you can achieve your goals and dreams without working on it? Without working on knowledge, which this industry wants you to have, without working on the skills which you need to acquire, and the passion and desire which this industry wants you to have, which is obviously your own. I just studied a book 3-4 years before, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Who has studied this book? Fantastic. So Stephen Covey, the author, says, if you have got 3 things in you, you can succeed in any business. And of course, network marketing as well. And one life, of course. One is obviously knowledge. We all know knowledge is the power. And then skills. Of course, this industry needs you to have some skills. And of course, desire. So anyone has got these 3, triangle of these 3. What is the first one? Knowledge. Second? Skills. And third? So if you implement these 3 things, you can achieve anything you want. So that's what I learned from that book. And mostly you are leaders over here, so leaders are readers. Leaders are? Leaders. They love books because we always learn. Okay, welcome to all, no matter what age you are, what color you are, what country you are, what religion you are. It doesn't matter in this industry. In this industry, your CV or resume or biodata form is never checked. That you need to have these skills or you need to have this education. Anybody in this world can succeed. Doesn't matter wherever you are, whatever the age you are, and whatever the background. This is a beautiful industry of the world. Have you seen this picture? A horse tied to a plastic chair. Who has seen this before? You have seen all this now, come on. You have seen now. why it happens? A horse with so much power can drag hundreds and thousands of plastic chairs, but never does that. What is the reason? Because from childhood, this horse is taught that if you stay in this circle, if you stick to this system, if you stick to these rules and regulations, you will be rewarded. But if you go away and you want to work on some innovative things or you want to drag these chairs, you will be punished. So perhaps our human beings example is like that as well. When we see 99% of people and we want to show them or we show them some innovative idea or different thing, they behave same as well. Say, we are happy what you are doing. I'm a doctor, so I need to see only patients. I'm a lawyer, I need to see only clients for immigration or from solicitor purpose. I'm an accountant, I need to do only accounting. That was the biggest challenge when I did my medicine degree. And although on blogs, many people, many haters, they challenge, okay, he's some homeopathic doctor, but he's, referring this, but it doesn't matter. The thing is, if you know where you are going, if you know that yes, you have to achieve this goal and you have to face this sort of opposition, you will face. As some of the speakers said, if your why is bigger, then you are definitely going to achieve. So we are working in two industries right now. You know what these two industries are? One is, of course, cryptocurrency or new financial payment system, and the other is network marketing. And both are most difficult profession of the world. One profession which is just new to the whole world. Only 3-4 million population in this world knows what this financial system we are talking about. Cryptocurrency, even name is so difficult to pronounce. But we know, yes, this is the future. Do we know? Yes. And the second industry, network marketing industry, which is the biggest industry in this world, over 200 billion turnover. Over 10,000 companies and 10 million people associated with this profession, and this profession has created probably more billionaires and financial free than any other industry in this world. But this is the most accused and blamed profession as well. It's a life-changing profession, but it has got so many negative associations with that as well. If you are ready to work in both of these industries and you know that yes, to achieve your goals, you are ready to work, you will achieve. Because one is just very new industry and the other is most difficult industry. Where your own friends and family and even from your home you get so much opposition. So if you are ready to work it out, you will be successful. And I can see everybody sitting over here, yes, you are not only ready but you are very successful. Are we? Yes. Now, if you want to show some action in any industry, in any profession, you need to have certain belief. You need to have certain ideas to work on. If your belief is 99%, it's not going to work. Only 100% will work. Only 100%, no 99%. So first belief you need to make in this is, yes, as I can show you this triangle, belief, basically your thoughts bring to actions. If you have no belief, obviously there won't be any action, and actions bring results. So if you see this triangle, so first belief which you need to have is on the industry. And I have already told you what two industries we work on. First is cryptocurrency, and second is network marketing. So let's see these two industries. Cryptocurrency industry. One of the European Parliament talks about the decline of fiat currency, which has just screwed us for last 100 years. Let's listen what he says.
It's my opinion that you do not really understand the concept of banking. All the banks are broke, Bank Santander, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, they're all broke. And why are they broke? It isn't an act of God. It isn't some sort of tsunami. They're broke because we have a system called fractional reserve banking, which means that banks can lend money that they don't actually have. It's a criminal scandal, and it's been going on for too long. To add to that problem, you have moral hazard, a very significant moral hazard from the political sphere. And most of the problem starts in politics and central banks, which are part of the same political system. We have counterfeiting, sometimes called quantitative easing, but counterfeiting by any other name. The artificial printing of money, which if any ordinary person did, they'd go to prison for a very long time. And yet governments and central banks do it all the time. Central banks repress the amount of interest that rates are, so we don't have the real cost of money, and yet we blame the real retail banks for manipulating LIBOR. The sheer effrontery of this is quite astonishing. It's central banks that manipulate interest rates, Commissioner. And plus, underneath all this, we talk loosely, in a rather cavalier fashion, do we not, about deposit guarantees. So when banks go broke through their own incompetence and chicanery, the taxpayer picks up the tab. It's theft from the taxpayer. And until we start sending bankers, and I include central bankers and politicians, to prison for this outrage, it will continue.
Hopefully no banker or politician here. But we welcome you, because if you're working in the banking sector, that is a declining sector, depreciating sector. If you are in towards cryptocurrency industry, you are in appreciating industry. And that's the point when I speak to some bankers. There are many bankers, obviously, we come in our teams as well, in one life. So they know the value, they know where this cryptocurrency is going on. If somebody still says, no, it's, this is just all drama, scam, all this going on, just show them this chart. World currency in decline. If you see all 200 paper currencies in the world, there's not a single currency which is appreciated over the time. All depreciated in value. Look at just dollar. Lost is 93% of value. Look at any other, from euro to pound sterling to rupees to any currency, you will find this chart. And that is enough to show somebody who has a bit common sense that where this industry is, taking us. Banking sector is already in ICU. You know ICU? On artificial ventilation. I'm a doctor, so I will use those terminologies. Okay, so that's what situation going on. So where cryptocurrency is moving on, this is what the future is. Blockchain, yes, this is a technology which is going to rule the world. And of course, cryptocurrency. So far, we have got 5-6 disruptions so far. TV in 19th century was disruption. Mobile, it's a disruption. E-commerce is a disruption. Social media is a disruption which has impacted billions of people's lives. Internet, of course, is the biggest disruption of the time. But cryptocurrency is 10 times bigger disruption than internet as well. And this is the new thing, new innovation. So I show you a little video which will show you some disruptions. Video, please. might have seen this news that IMF chief even saying, yes, banking industry is on decline. And the world biggest banks, world biggest countries, they are adopting this technology. And already the cryptocurrencies which are in already open market, they have crossed almost $150 billion turnover. So if somebody can't see this, literally they must be somewhere living in forest. Because this is happening without you. So this is already happening. Either you are the part or you are not the part, it doesn't matter. Internet revolution happened. Either you were there or you were not there. Amazon, yes, became one of the successful, retailer in the world. Either you participated or not. Apple, did it happen? Yes. Alibaba became the biggest retailer where 80 million people visit on this store every day. It happened. Either you were the shareholder of that or not. So that's what's going on. Now, second industry which we are talking about, obviously, network marketing industry, which is one of the beautiful professions on this earth available, where you help others to achieve goals. There's no jealousy, there is no politics, which happens in the job environment or traditional businesses. You want to help people to succeed. If you recruit someone, you want them to be more successful than you. And that's why it's a beautiful industry. It's a life-changing industry, but if you are helping enough to help others. If you are selfish in this industry, it's not going to work. So no one's selfish here. Yeah? So if you are helping, doesn't matter you are upline, downline, crossline, wherever. I don't believe in lines. We believe in one life. It's one line only. Yeah. So as you know, you can see the figures of music industry, video, movie, and network marketing industry is $178 billion industry. And that industry we are in. We are very privileged and we are blessed because somebody introduced us this industry and we are in and we are making our dreams fulfilled. Now the second belief. So first belief was belief in industry. The second belief which we need to work on or we need to get the knowledge to increase our belief is in the company. And you know what company we are in. What company we are in? One Life. It's a very little One Life. Which company? That's like One Life. And One Life. This company has achieved, or I would say this revolution has achieved which no other company or any other business achieved in the history. We all know that in cryptocurrency market there are many other which are some open, some down, but if you see our members, we are the biggest cryptocurrency community in the whole world. Isn't it amazing? Yes. As Dr. Ruja said, if you remember, 11 June 2016 in London Arena, and what she said, we are the biggest cryptocurrency community, and we decide what the philosophy of cryptocurrency is. Let's make history and haters rewrite the philosophy of cryptocurrency. And for this vision, I love to have a big round of applause for Dr. Ruja Ignatova, founder and visionary. Because people come and go in any organization, but vision is here to stay. The idea is here to stay. You will find many people like Rolling Stones moving here and there towards other companies just for short-term gain. They get maybe more greedy. But as some of colleagues already said, if you are not successful in one life, you are not going to be successful in this life at least. So one life is best life. One life is best life. If you are not in one life, you have no life. If you are not in one life, you have no life. Don't confuse with wife. usability. I mean, many cryptocurrencies will come and go on the platform, you will see. If you go on coin market, there are 1200 or 43 or every day 5, 10, come and go, come and go. What's the point of having this cryptocurrency? Is it only just trading? But on what? What's the concept behind? What's the usability? What is going to do for the people of the world, for the masses? Where is the vision? And we are fortunate enough to have this vision that we have brought even Deal Shaker over 46,000 merchants only within like 6-7 months. And that's a great achievement. And so far, over 10 million coupons are sold where people have used the product using coins. Isn't it fantastic? Yeah. Amazing. Because this is our focus, usability, and just a couple of days before in Poland, Volkswagen Passat even are delivered as well. You might have seen 1 million shop. And those guys have done really amazing things in Poland. And I want you to give them a big round of applause because they are the biggest company. So if you haven't used any coupon so far, if you haven't bought any product so far, you won't have that belief which I have. Because I got my car MOT's survey and service done in London, Rumford Road by using just 8 coins. All service, everything which cost me generally 100 to 200 pounds, just by using 8 coins. On London, Rumford Road, this merchant is there. He's bringing his cars as well. If you have not used any product so far, you won't have the belief what I have. So how many people sitting here have really used any of the coupon? Give them a big round of applause, guys. Because as I said, actions speak louder. You might have heard this for last 6-7 months, or there's a deal shaker, there are some products, or there are some Chinese guys display maybe some gold watches, Rolex, this, that. But you haven't tried yourself. If you haven't tried yourself, you won't be getting that feeling, that confidence in the product. So, do you promise, especially the people who haven't used, that in the next 2 to 3 weeks you will use this deal shaker? Yes, it's very important. Because these merchants, of course, are coming on certain expectation that they will touch our community. They will get some new members from here, customers. It's very important to work on this. This is the year of merchants. And then, of course, you know, we have got 1,000, now its figure is more, commission millionaires, the people who change their life only through this network marketing. And I have many people I can see, especially people sitting on front 2 rows, I think they all are millionaires. If you want to stand, we can have a round of applause, please. And millionaires. People who have earned more than $1 million in bonuses. Fantastic.
But you said only front 2 rows. Where people go to the back.
Okay, so in network marketing charts, you know, businessforhome.org, which I mostly call Igor and Andrea.org. I see their names always there. Well done. And 6 out of top 10, network marketing earners in the world from this industry. Numbers never lie. If anybody has any question to you about this business, about this company, just show them numbers. Because numbers again speak louder than words. So these numbers which you have already with you. We are the company which Facebook, YouTube, Google couldn't achieve their $1 billion sale in the first 11 months. Did we achieve that? Yes. Did we achieve that? Yes. $1 billion sale in first 11 months. Isn't it great? Amazing. We are the one with the biggest cryptocurrency community. We are the one with high popularity as well. GoAlexa.com. So these are some amazing figures which will help you. Now we adopted this One Life education system. because that was the vision of Dr. Ruja. We need to educate people about this financial revolution. And now look at this, even countries are adopting that. Russia plans cryptocurrency education system. Isn't it our success? Yes. Even countries are following that. Even other countries, because they know, yes, only this education can take this revolution to a level. And you might have voted for this. If you haven't, I think lines are still open. So we know she is already #1, no matter wherever we are. But you need to go aggressive for this as well, because we want to see our CEO on the top always. But she is founder and visionary, we know. So this, I love this chart most of the time I read. Blockbuster laughed at Netflix. MySpace laughed at Facebook. Microsoft at Apple. Taxis at Uber. Western Union at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin on ONECOIN. I think we are on the right track, are we? Yes. Third belief. The first belief was in industry. Second and third, and that's the most difficult one. The most difficult belief, which it could be only this. Belief in yourself. How to do that? How to increase that belief? Can you increase with that knowledge? Yes, it may help. It is something which only you can work on. Maybe your leaders or others can't work on. Nobody can help you. That's only you can help yourself. This is the most difficult and challenging one. But if you conquer that, if you are successful in having that belief, then probably you can become anyone in the world. You can become Igor and Andrea. You can become Carivaldos. You can become Sebastian Greenwood. You can become the great, great leaders. And this belief I have seen even from many people. I just give you one example. The leader is sitting here. This leader, he's a blue diamond, and he used to work for McDonald's for 10 years. In 2 shifts, 7 days, no off. For last 10 years, how hard the life would be. And when he joined this business, first week he earned 6,000 euros in bonuses. And on Monday he went and resigned from his McDonald's job. What he has earned so far, if he was working in McDonald's, he could have earned maybe in 100 years. Can you give big round of applause to Mr. Munirul Zaman? Can you... There are so many life-changing stories which can go on and on. I'm happy that if because of me, that if one person's life changed, I'm happy. This is a life-changing profession. But first, you need to believe in yourself. Now, I love to show this because I was born in Pakistan. It's one of the countries in South Asia, if you know. We used to study like that on the mats. There were no chairs even available to study. And normal temperature in this country or in this city where I was born is around 45 degrees centigrade. So very hot. So we used to go on foot 5 miles. Even there was no bicycle to go on. My father was a headmaster in a primary school, and we were 5 brothers and sisters. But there was something in our mind, something in our brain. Yes, we have to do something bigger. And then we studied again education, which I want to focus on. And finally, I became doctor. Now I'm doctor of one life, but I was doctor of medicine. Perhaps life is very easy in Europe, especially because when we are in Asia, we dream about these countries, lifestyles. But this is really tough life in those countries. But we have some passion, some dream to achieve. And this is, they are my kids. And if you haven't flown the pigeon, so we love that as well. And this is very special type of bed which we use. It's very relaxing. If you get the opportunity, do use that. And some of the glimpses, I was an ordinary person. An ordinary person. But one life made me extraordinary. This can change anybody's life. It could be you, it could be you, or it could be you, anybody. But if you take it in the right way, and if you believe in yourself, with the belief in industry and company. And this was the first time when I was awarded, when I got the first Blue Diamond position in UK, back in 2016, London. And that was my first experience.
Dr. Jafar. Looking forward to your promotion in ONECOIN.
You must have heard the noise. The person who was making a big noise of Dr. Jafar, he's still sitting here, Mr. Imran. Now in the next event, I want you here at my position, and I want to sit there. Promise? Okay, so that's what amazing. You know, there comes a stage when you don't work for paisa. You know paisa? Money. You work for purpose. There comes a time that when you don't need literally, you're not working for things. You're working for some dream, for some big purpose. And that's what we are working on. Now, as actions speak louder, in the 2 years' time, we joined this business in December 2015. That's what our achievement so far. With 2 black diamonds, 11 blue diamonds, 48 diamonds, 135 emeralds, 480 rubies, and 1575 sapphires. Actions speak louder. So, and we are the one who got our first diamond from Middle East and first diamond from India as well. It's a big market and still a lot of potential, of course.
First diamond from Nigeria too.
Yes, it's coming next. It's not about people anymore, it's about the countries. And we are in 195 countries. You see your portfolio, how many countries you have worked on. How many countries you have changed the lives of the people. It's a big potential, it's a big world. So many countries are still there. Probably you will see just 10, 15, 20 countries. Maybe China, maybe Japan, Vietnam, Korea, Pakistan, or maybe this India or Middle East. There's so many. This world is big, 7 billion population world, and we have only 3.2 million members so far. So, do you think a lot of potential there? Yes. Huge potential. And we got our first diamond from Nepal as well, Mr. Pankaj. Nepal. Have you heard Nepal? The words biggest mountain called Mount Everest. The world's biggest mountain in height is in Nepal. And the good thing is you can use your coins for trekking on Mount Everest.
Wow.
Even Deal Shaker platform is working fine over there. If you want to go on the mountains trekking, yes, you can use your coins in Nepal. And we get our first lady diamond from Nigeria as well, Mrs. Barbara. You see, it's a huge market. Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Canada, all the continents, there are so many people, so many countries to work on. That's what you were mentioning, Mary. So a lot of work to do, and we love obviously doing big events which we have done in different countries, and people have done amazing. We obviously had some ambassador in our company as well, like famous cricketers from Pakistan we joined. We help people in different things, like you must be seeing one of the free medical camp which we sponsored and helped many patients to get the screening. And we also working our company, One Word Foundation, on one of the high school projects in Pakistan as well. And many other stars and superstars from the different fashion you will see over here. So there's a lot to work. This planet needs a lot of help and wants us to work in many sectors. And we initially started working, we focused on UK, then we spread to Pakistan, India, Middle East, and so it's going on. So they are the top performers now, as you can see the figures. We had one recent visit to Sofia, Bulgaria, and some of our diamonds, and they traveled with us as well, and we met CU as well. And a song was invented. So I want you to listen to this song, which I love that, and it has been very, very popular now. Thank you very much for all your love and kind support. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.